Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Right, so today we have a rank up video, but I do want to guide you through the entire process because I have been struggling with deciding who I will rank up for quite a bit. And I finally kind of snapped just before making this video. And when I say just before, I already have made preparations to record a different rank up video. So let's start with the obvious. Which classes can I rank up and what catalyst situation do I have? So I have enough tier 6 basic, tier 3 alpha to rank up a 6 star or 7 star at the moment. And when we are looking at my tier 6 class catalyst, we can see that I have 1.5 cosmics, 4 and some mutants, 3 and some science, 2 mystics, half a skill, and 4 and some tech. So I can immediately choose in between tech, science, and a mutant champion to rank up. And that is if I want a 6 star rank 5. If I want 7 star, I can choose in between mutant and tech champions. But kind of like going over my roster and upcoming things and stuff that I think is quite important, I have kind of settled to tech class at the moment. So I decided that I will be doing a tech class rank up. If not for kind of like knowledge of the next seasons, I possibly would have gone with mutant class and Archangel rank 5. There is Domino, for instance, mutant class that I really want to rank up as well, but I'm super hesitant with pulling trigger on Domino because I have obviously 6 star rank 4 Sig 200 and the 7 star one. As soon as I do my 7 star, I would want to rank up the 7 star instead of the 6 star one. So that's kind of like throwing me off. Anyways, through one decision or another, I decided that now is time to take up a tech champion because I only have Nimrod and Infamous Iron Man. I don't have any 7 stars ranked up in tech class. And let's face it, Infamous Iron Man kind of sucks. So it's basically just the Nimrod. So to me, it makes sense. Let's go with tech class. Okay, so options are Lady Deathstrike, which I do think is a very, very solid option. Definitely in the running as well. But I had kind of settled on Warlock up until just before this video. And Warlock makes sense right now through virtually every single way I put it. Now, I do know that Warlock is going to be entering basic 7 star crystal at some point in December, but I'm not super worried about that because, again, it's still December. It's going to be a ton of rank ups in between then and now, and who knows when I'm going to get him. And even if I do have a Warlock unduped, he's significantly different as well. So I'm not too fussed about him coming out as a 7 star at some point in future. The thing that I am quite hesitant or conscious about is the fact that I only have 3 7 stars rank 2. And then I see videos on like Vegas channel or somebody else like, oh, it's my 9th 7 star rank 2 and stuff like that. So I do feel like I'm already kind of left behind. The problem is that I'm not super happy with the ton of 7 star options that I have. I don't have the most kind of like coveted champions that I do wish to rank up in all of the classes, or if I do, they need to be duped and mines are unduped. Like I don't have Shuri or Bishop or Sunspot, for instance, which would solve all my rank up questions immediately. Should I pull any of those champions? 7 stars, immediate rank 2, for sure. Should I dupe Domino? Immediate rank 2. You know, guys, what I mean? But nothing's ever perfect, right? Now, as I was looking everything in consideration, I was leaning very heavily on Warlock, especially because we do know upcoming Battleground seasons buffs, and week 3 to 4 meta is going to be crit me with your best shot and critical interruption. And for those of you who do not know, this meta is going to be absolutely amazing for Warlock for several different reasons. Number one, because, Mr. Sinister, for instance, is going to be a great defender. Warlock absolutely will walk through him with his infection. He's also very good in that meta because he can get easy intercepts due to the fact that he power drains opponent a lot and you don't have to bait out too many special attacks. So there's always plentiful opportunity to intercept. But also then when you drop a level 2 with Warlock, it does a ton of damage. And in general, Warlock does a ton of damage with his intercepts because he actually has he's tied for the second highest crit damage in the game. And when you add on top of all of that, the armor breaks from his level 2, he does a huge amount of damage when he crits. And with guaranteed crits, that will be perfect right there. So Warlock is an absolute monster for that. And it does make sense. I have always liked Warlock a lot. Warlock has been one of my first 6-star rank ups. Actually, Warlock was my first proper like duped and sigged up 6-star. My first 6-star rank 2. He was, you know, I got very lucky in grabbing him basically just as he came out, and he has done amazing and still continues to do so. Also, ranking him up makes sense because he's the type of champion that needs every bit of damage that you can possibly give to him. Because let's face it, he's not like the fastest damage dealing champion. However, there is a thing that really bothers me in terms of 6-stars and 7-stars rank 2. And I think in order to illustrate a point here, we're going to be using a slightly different tech champion, and we're going to be taking a look at somebody that is available as 7-star. And where is that fishbowl? Where the fishbowl at? We're going to take a look at 6-star rank 5. We're going to see that it has 53k HP, 4.5k attack. And then we can take a look at 7-star rank 2. So let's remember 53 and 4.5. Now we're going to take a look at 7-star rank 2. We have 64. That's a huge difference from a 6-star rank 4 champion to a 7-star rank 2 champion. And again, I am very conscious in the idea that I am pretty much falling behind the upper echelon of players who are definitely focusing more and more on 7-stars. And like here is a very big example that's a massive difference. 7-star rank 2s are vastly more powerful than maxed out 5-stars. One thing. And the final thing that made me kind of change my decision, I guess you could say, was this post from Kabam Mike. And that's about the Battle Brawl, because obviously I'm very competitive in Battlegrounds, and I will still try to get to top 10, top 8 next season, as I'll probably try this season as well, because I like to push myself against the best players. However, obviously when it comes to Kabam and these, brawl type of things, that's not what they want to do. If they say it's Battle Realm Brawl for the best players in the world, that's not what they mean. When they say it's Battle Realm Brawl for the best players in the world, that suck up to Kabam more likely. So realistically, just to put it clear, I do not think we're gonna see top 8 players from the leaderboard go to Battle Realm Brawl. I think that people even in top 20 have a chance, or top 30 maybe have a chance to qualify, specifically due to reasons like this. Pass Kabam and our partners' brand checks. This means that the players that have historically exhibited behavior that does not align with our or Marvel's brand guidelines, including the use of discriminatory, sexist, homophobic language, or making threats against Kabam employees or other players, will automatically disqualify you from the competition, even if you are eligible and an eligible region in top 8. And again, just to be clear, I am as careful as I can be when I use language, and even when I roast or put players in a blast, I have never threatened any Kabam employee, and I am certainly not discriminatory, sexist, or homophobic and stuff like that. However, the meaning of these words has long been changed, and we all understand that as long as you say something that Kabam doesn't like or Marvel wouldn't appreciate or isn't completely, woke, if you're going to, openly say that you think that no white and the 8 magical creatures is a stupid ass idea because they're ruining a perfectly good fairy tale because Snow White is meant to be fucking white. That's literally in her name. Or the fact that, 7 dwarves are now all of a sudden 7 magical meth heads from Midtown LA. That alone right now would probably disqualify me because of something, which I would find common sense, which I think a lot of people would find common sense in this modern, PC culture, regardless of any other issues, any other points of discussion. I am sure that I have said plenty of things on my channel that may not be described here, exactly in understanding of any reasonable human being. I'm sure that there's no way in hell that Kabam would, in fact, allow me to go to Vancouver. And therefore, I kind of said F it, and let's just go and rank up some 7-stars. I know that this was a very, very long intro to all of that, but because of that, I just randomly decided that it is time to rank up my 7-star Mysterio because he's annoying, and we tap the button and there is no going back. Now, I know that this has been a bit long, ranty video. However, now I have my 4th 7-star rank 2, and I do think that out of all the options available to me, Mysterio is likely the right choice. I personally really do like Iron Man Infinity War, and would he be duped? I'd probably take him to rank 2, but he isn't. So at the moment, I will just settle for a little Mysterio action. But one of the cooler things about Mysterio, obviously, is the fact that he can do dominoes because he was like the first champion that's immune to crit fail. And as a 7-star, he has become even more and more popular, partially due to the fact that he's obviously much more tankier, available as a 7-star, and he's been putting in work. So now I do have a rank 2 Mysterio, and that is my 4th 7-star rank 2. As you guys are going to be able to see, I actually had selected the entire team for Warlock, and we're going to have to quickly adjust that. We are going to take a look here. Where is the Mysterio head at? Mysterio does Mysterio have low crit damage? That's actually quite important for the next meta. Will he be? Seems fine. Nothing too crazy, but seems fine. Crit damage, not the highest, not the worst, but he does have quite high base attack. Right. So let's load up Mysterio. And let's see how well he can do this fight, or how fast. He's like my top rated tech now. Interesting. So with Mysterio, what we do know is that Penny Parker synergy is very important. I'm going to quickly try and find out. There are a lot of synergies. I didn't realize Mysterio has as many synergies. I'm probably going to have to look into this more properly. Okay. Mysterio can. So which synergies are the more important? Mysterio. Let's quickly take a glance. Gas power importancy. Not super important. Reflection and frenzy gas by 3 seconds. We're not gonna need that too much. Durations. Poison durations increased by 2 seconds. That's a needed one. That is a needed one. What else do we have? Reflection, illusion, and frenzy gas last for 2 seconds. Let's keep that one as well, because we're probably gonna go at level 3. And is there anything else that's kind of cool? Resistance. Spider-Verse champion thing. Nothing too special. Fighting heroes. Nothing too special. I don't think there's anything else that's like super important, but just gonna bring in like a random synergy or attack or something. Okay, fine. I'll just pick a random one. But which one? Ah, this is hard. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna pick Vision Arcus. I think Vision Arcus one was decent, if I remember correctly. I'm always indecisive at the moments like this. Please, my apologies, but okay, let's get back to it. Let's grab ourselves a Vision Arcus. And let's go. So, now let's see what Mysterio does here, and then let's see how quickly he will destroy that Deadpool, I guess. The one thing is that annoys me is that Mysterio doesn't really benefit from Liquid Courage double edge masteries. But the point is, if you have Penny Parker synergy, what you want to do is just get to 3. So the base level of poison is 1876 now, which isn't too bad. But we obviously just really want to get level 3 before we do anything else. And then we're gonna make it rain. Oh, I shouldn't have even done that. It's fine. Whatever. Let's drop that level 3. Let's see how much that level 3 itself is going to do, because level 3 is going to do plenty of damage. So we have activated that. And now I just need to get in medium, 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 medium. Oof. Oh, he dexed in the corner, didn't he? But look at that 5k poison, though. And we got 2 of them, and that was all she wrote. The biggest hit was 69k from Special 3. So that was still under a minute. Obviously, this is Synergized Mysterio, but let's jump to Act 6 and see what he does there. So he's not half bad, I believe. Well, that's the case with the 7 stars in general. You typically just try to make it the best out of relatively, bad situation. Let's face it, if we had available all the 7-star champions, Mysterio wouldn't be on many people's top rank up lists. But since 7 stars are so absurdly more powerful than 6 stars, it is a very big incentive to make best with whatever 7 stars you have. And now, let's go. So, cool thing about Mysterio, obviously, is the passive heal block. So, we are just going to go for this, and this, and this, and then we can heal block that chap. And then we can poison him. And then we're going to heal block him again. And then we poison him, and we didn't even use a special attack. This is, obviously the lower end type of health pool, but hey, it looked out fine. 25 seconds, not too bad. Okay, let's do it with class disadvantage. This is going to be a bit more fair. And in Battlegrounds instances, more often than not, you basically just want to get to level 3 whilst having built up your 3 poisons, your 3 gas things, and that should pretty much finish the fight. So, and that also should work against larger champions. So let's go. Here we go. Might as well add a little bit of a heal block thing here for good measure. Why not? Because Mysterio does have a relatively decent level of base damage. And we activate this, and we're gonna enter Frenzy. So this would be like a longer rotation. I think this is pretty much how you destroy a range, I'd say. And that level 3 lift him at 5%. That was like 21k medium. And that still took only 46 seconds, which, does show that he can probably be through quite a few bits. And also, yes, I do know that I did have Liquid Courage and Double Edge active, but in my defense, Liquid Courage and Double Edge does not affect like poison damage at all, or the boost that you gain from the level 3. Mysterio is like weirdly coded where, yeah, he doesn't really gain much damage increase from that. Anyhow, let me know what you guys think about this video and my Mysterio rank up. And all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video though. Even if you don't, let me know what you think. And hit that like button, because I think that would be absolutely fantastic. I'm going to catch you guys soon. Bye. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information